like, I'm gonna come find you, like, watch your back. What would you guys do if I came home and I was like, I'm pregnant?
V card, question mark, question mark, question mark? What age did you lose it? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ha Podcast. I hope you guys are doing super, super well. If you guys didn't see, Emily's in the middle, and usually Evelyn's in the middle.
Yep.
We
switched
the pictures up, and that is because for today's episode, we're putting Emily
on the
in
hot seat.
She's in the spicy seat, guys.
Yeah. So this episode, we will be grilling Emily and asking her questions, but you guys can also ask her for advice. So the first segment of today's video is just rapid fire questions towards Emily. We want Emily's thoughts, get to know her a little bit. There's going to be another episode where I'm on the hot seat and Evelyn will be on the hot seat. The reason we are doing this is because so you guys get to know us individually, you know?
Mm-hmm. We're going to start off with Would You Rather Emily edition.
Yay.
I do this when I'm bored all the time. I ask them, would you rather,
asked,
whatever.
The most, obvious would you rather questions. It's like, would you rather be a billionaire or homeless?
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. Does she not do that?
Everyone's like, would you rather have your dream house, dream car, dream outfit, but no dog? Or would you be homeless?
With a dog.
Okay, Emily, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather text your crush first or never know if they liked you back?
Never know if they liked me back.
So you would never text them first?
No.
Wow.
What would I say?
Just like hi or something? I don't know.
But you'll know that they like you.
Just by texting them hi?
Like, you know that they like you. So would you rather text them first or...
No. I don't care. I don't need to know.
Okay. Would you rather lose your phone or your AirPods?
My AirPods? The hell? What kind of question?
I'm sorry.
What am I going to do with my AirPods? Like call people from them?
I searched up like top 100 would you rathers and that was one of them. Would you rather have unlimited screen time or unlimited snacks?
Fatty.
Who the f- wrote these down?
It's probably like chat or something. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Wait, so what would it be? Snacks or
Unlimited snacks. I'm such a snacker.
Would you rather always be overdressed or underdressed?
Overdressed?
Okay, I have one.
Hot seat. Woo. Would you rather have unlimited snacks? Unlimited screen time.
Okay, who wrote
That's
these?
so hot. Wow.
Okay, I have one. Would you rather have your crush like your old photo or accidentally like theirs? Oh, just kidding. This one's kind of obvious too.
Wait, what? I like my old post. Why would I want to like theirs?
Okay, this is what you rather, bro.
Okay, would you rather always smell like garlic or only be able to whisper?
Only be able to whisper.
Okay. Would you rather get caught talking to yourself in public or waving back at someone who wasn't waving at you?
Caught talking to myself in public. That's so awkward.
Has that ever happened to you guys?
Yes. Or like when you think they're talking to you and they go like hi and you're like hi, but it's the person behind you.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing.
So awkward.
Yeah. And then they realize that you said hi to them and they're like, oh,
yeah.
that's
Or
awkward.
there's like two Emilys in the room and they call Emily and I turn around and they're like no, not you. It's so awkward.
No, not you. You
ugly
stupid
little
bitch. Would you rather have to shout I'm a baby every time someone says your name or do a cartwheel every time you say hello?
Do a cartwheel.
Okay. Would you rather have your laugh sound like a goat or your sneeze sound like a foghorn?
Sneeze sound like a foghorn because I sneeze way less often than I laugh.
Yeah,
What are
imagine
these PG-13 would you rathers?
Who wrote these down?
What the hell? Like, would you rather have a brother or two sisters?
Would you rather get grounded for a week or lose your phone for a day?
Lose my phone for a day. Bro.
Okay, would you rather only be able to use TikTok or YouTube?
TikTok.
What?
I'm kidding, YouTube. It's just like TikTok's more like easy to watch.
Okay. Would you rather go viral for something embarrassing or never go viral at all?
Go viral for something embarrassing because I already did.
Okay, would you rather forget your headphones or your charger at school?
Would you rather be dead or alive?
I would rather lose my charger.
Okay. Would you rather eat a whole raw onion or chug a bottle of hot sauce before a first date?
Ew! Chug a whole bottle of hot sauce.
Same.
That's disgusting.
Would you rather be followed around by a camera crew narrating your life or have to live stream everything you eat?
Camera crew narrating my life.
Okay. Why not the live stream?
What are these dumb
I want people watching me eat.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to walk backwards or talk and rhyme?
Talk and rhyme? What are these questions? I thought this was hot seat. This is not hot seat. This is like mild seat.
This is like stupid seat.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay. We've got some hot seat questions from you guys directly from my Instagram.
Okay. You guys probably have better hot seat questions.
How did you overcome anxiety on filming in public spaces, Emily? Let's dive deeper into this topic, man. Everyone who watches our YouTube knows that Emily is extremely embarrassed to hold our vlog camera in public, especially in our neighborhood where her fellow high school students might catch her. Even though everyone literally in like 500 miles radius knows that Emily does YouTube,
Yeah.
she still gets embarrassed.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Good question, because I haven't gotten over it.
But how do you deal with it?
Well, sometimes we use our phone to film, and in New York, it's way less embarrassing. Like, no one cares what you're doing. So, honestly, in the city, I've gotten a lot used to it. And we use our phone for some of them, so it's, like, not as bad. And we haven't, like, really had instances to film in public recently. So, I feel like, honestly, yeah, but no, I still haven't gotten over it. So,
But do you think it gotten better over time? Because you've been doing YouTube for, like, 5 years now. You must have... You know,
If anything, maybe it got worse.
Yeah, like,
you think? Really?
it definitely didn't. I mean, in the city, maybe it's gotten better, but also, like, I never was that embarrassed to film in the city.
Yeah. Filming in New York City is so easy.
Yeah, it's
So
honestly
easy.
like nothing.
No one cares.
No one gives a F.
No
Yeah.
one gives a F, yo. Okay, well,
So, yeah, sorry, I don't know.
my one or two take on that one is I always just think, like, they'll forget it in 2 seconds, so I just do it. And I'm like, for the content, like, y'all want the good angles, so let me just do it.
Yeah.
Bite my tongue and just do it.
Also, sometimes I pretend I'm on, like, FaceTime with someone.
What I do is I tunnel vision and only just think about
Yeah.
myself and the phone, and I try not to think about what other people think about, because then once you start thinking about that, it becomes embarrassing and you're like, ugh. But then the thing is, when you act embarrassed about vlogging, that makes it more embarrassing.
embarrassing,
yeah.
You gotta just be confident
own
and just
it.
be like, I'm vlogging right now.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about
It's like
that?
if someone is embarrassed of their job, you feel bad for them and you're like, ooh,
And you feel
that's
embarrassed for
Yeah, you're
them.
like, ooh. But then if someone's like, yeah, I love cleaning toilets. Like, cleaning toilets is my hobby. You're like, damn, like, low-key respect. Like,
Yeah.
clean that damn toilet.
Yeah.
Like, might as well kiss it. Like, damn, I want to clean that toilet too.
What a great analogy, Erica.
Yeah. Okay, this one is specifically for Emily. I mean, everything is specifically for Emily today. What is your advice for upcoming freshman students? Emily is currently a junior in high school, so
Yeah, I'm about to be a senior, so I know all the tips and tricks of being in high school. And I guess, well, like, academic-wise, I would say definitely get involved in as much school, like, activities as you can, like, all your school clubs. But don't overwhelm yourself, because it can get really overwhelming. And, like, for specific classes, don't, like, take all honors and don't take all APs because you think that's cool, because it's not cool when you get all Fs. So, definitely...
No.
Yeah, so definitely have a good time management. And then, like, with friends, honestly, just don't be fake, don't be mean, and be nice to everyone. And you don't have to be in a big friend group either.
Wait, let's talk about Emily being a YouTuber in high school.
Yeah, that was my next question.
What was it?
Does fame affect your friendships or high school experience?
Do you feel like people are more fake towards you or extra nice towards you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of favor you more. Or they like you more.
Well, I feel like my small circle, they don't really care. Like, sometimes they forget I'm famous or, like, I'm a YouTuber. But definitely, like, younger grades or older grades definitely treat me differently.
How do they treat you differently?
Well, I'm assuming that if I've never done YouTube, that they wouldn't really know who I am. Because I'm not the type of person to, like, be friends with older people.
Yeah.
Like, my seniors. So I'm assuming they wouldn't know who I am, and because I have like fame and stuff, and all of them want followers, and they like are like really nice to me.
How nice are they? Like, oh my god, Emily, we saw that picture. You looked freaking fire.
Yeah, you know, just like those mean in school. It's like, you know, they're mean people,
but they're super
but like
nice to
at
you.
parties, like I'll talk to them and whatnot, and they're like, oh my god, like I saw you were at Coachella, like you looked so freaking good. Like tell me, like how was it? Like tell me everything. Or they're like, oh my god, I saw you met so-and-so, like, tell me more.
It's like, you know, they won't talk to you unless you had the fame.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Facts, yo.
So do you think you have more friends because of that, or?
No, because I'm not friends with anyone who I know uses me for fame. And also, like, I don't really, like, mention my friends in my thing anyways.
Have you ever experienced anyone using you for clout or fame in school?
I don't think so.
They're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in this TikTok.
No.
Okay.
Period.
It's so crazy.
The thing that affects me the most is my teachers, probably. Not even my friends. It's the teachers.
What do they
like
do?
today, I had morning detention, and my old history teacher walked past me. And fun fact, he was like showing his class a YouTube video, and then an ad popped up, and it was my it was my Grammarly ad.
No way.
My Grammarly ad gets popped up for everyone in my school.
And my old history teacher saw that and was like, oh my god, I had her last year. So he went down the entire history hallway and showed every single history class in that hallway and was like, look whose ad just popped up on my YouTube. It's Emily Hall, my old student. And he showed everyone. And my friends were like, Emily, like, he's doing this. And I was like, what? And then today,
but that's kind of cute. I feel like
it wasn't even a bad thing. He was just being like, he was like, wow, it's cool. And today, like, he walked past me during morning detention. He's like, hey, like, any new Grammarly ads coming up? And I was like, no.
The fact that you casually said morning detention, they probably think you like beat someone up.
No.
Oh yeah, why did you have detention?
Lots of detentions because I'm late to school. I have 10.
10 detentions?
But I got rid of 6. I went to 3 today and 3 yesterday and 1 the day before.
Wait, why are you always
and then
late to
tomorrow
school?
I have to go Friday morning, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and then it's done.
Why are you late to school, Emily?
Because I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up to school. I wake up 20 minutes before school starts.
Holy shit.
So how late are you to school?
It's literally like a minute.
Oh, and then you get flagged
and some
for detention?
teachers like are like, nope, minute late, tardy. And I'm just like,
Damn. That sucks.
Damn.
What time does high school start?
7:55 a.m.
Wow.
Have you ever smoked?
Smoked what?
Is that a yes?
No.
Oh, so it depends.
Have you ever vaped before in high school?
Nope.
Do people vape in high school?
Yeah.
No way.
I feel like a lot of American schools do, no?
Yeah, so does like European.
Really? Wow. Is it a lot of people vaping in high school?
Yeah, I feel like it's more.
No
now,
way.
'cause
Really?
It's like all
It's
over
so
social
accessible.
media. And
Not
it's
even
like,
But
social media,
isn't
it's
it,
just,
don't you have to be
accessible.
at least 18 or 21 to...
Yeah, but there's like people that have older siblings or senior friends or college friends or
And then
fake
they buy it for
IDs
them?
and they buy it for them.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
I know.
crazy.
Do people smoke weed in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that
People
like
in high school do like everything. I mean, obviously not like those hardcore stuff, but like
cocaine?
Probably.
Do they
not
do
in my
cocaine?
town. Not in my town. No, nothing hardcore like that.
So only weed?
I think the max it goes to is weed, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At least in my town. Maybe in like other towns they can do coke, but like I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Kids your age?
I mean,
Coke?
yeah, like seniors.
When I was in high school, there was a rumor.
Coca-Cola?
Yes.
Yeah.
The drink.
When I was a senior, there was a rumor that this girl lost like a lot of weight, like out of nowhere, and there was a rumor that she did it because her older sister also did it. Because her older sister was in college, and people were like, "Oh yeah, this girl is doing it. Like that's why how she lost so much weight."
Before
Wow.
Ozempic was a big thing, they
Yeah.
used Coca-Cola.
Don't do drugs,
Wow.
guys.
That's insane.
Okay, Emily, do people ask you to take pics with them and make TikToks with them in school?
Actually, a lot of freshmen do.
Really?
Yesterday we had field day, and an art teacher's 2 daughters asked for pictures yesterday.
Aw, that's cute.
And like some freshmen, like one time I was walking into school, and there was this freshman that was like following me around, and I was like, oh, like that's weird. I don't know why this girl's following me. And then she tapped me on the shoulder. She's like, excuse me, like, she was actually very nice. Like she was like, like I'm new, like I'm a freshman, and like I watched your videos and it helped me a lot, like
Aww.
getting into high school because I was really scared. And I was like, that's so nice.
Oh, that's
so crazy
so
because you guys
sweet.
just go to the same school.
Yeah.
I know. And like one of my senior friends works at the middle school for the last month of school, and she was like, yeah, like, all the 8th graders like are so excited to go to high school because you're gonna be in the high school as them. And
no
I'm like,
way.
oh my gosh.
It's so fun.
Do you find it annoying when people ask for pictures and stuff?
No.
What about if you're like really hangry in the morning and you look like really bad?
Well, like in school it doesn't happen that often. It's usually just like 1 or 2 times.
So it doesn't
How
annoy
much do
you?
you think it happens in a week?
Like 0 to 1.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So it's like
not, like,
not
crazy.
Yeah.
So, because it's like
So
the
you're
same
not that
people going in.
famous.
No.
What is your go-to thing you say to make new friends or like start a conversation with someone in class or something?
Well, my town is pretty small, so I basically know, like, everyone knows everyone, basically. So I just do small talk, or, like, I'm usually not, like, that scared to talk to anyone in class. I'm usually just like, hey, like, do you have a charger? Or, like, oh, like, do you know what we're doing right now? Or it's like, or I'll talk about drama. I'll be like, oh my god, did you hear about this and this?
Do you consider yourself part of like the popular friend group in high school?
Me and my friends actually talk about this a lot. Like, we don't really think there's a popular, like, thing anymore, because, like, everyone is known, basically.
What do you mean everyone is known?
That was the same for us. Like, once it became junior year, all the friend groups kind of know each other, so there's no, like,
Popular group?
I feel like when you're in freshman year, like, there's that whole expectation of, like, oh my god, I need to be a cool kid, But then, like, as you grow older and you become junior, like, senior year, no one really cares, and like
everyone matures.
Everyone kind of sees everyone as like individual people.
Yeah,
you know?
and also like last year, I would have never thought I would be friends with these people, but I am. You know what I mean? Like, I would have never thought these 2 friend groups would clash, but they do, and I'm just like, interesting. So honestly, like,
at the end of the day, like, I feel like in high school, what I realized is your personality. It doesn't matter if you're like people will only talk to you if your personality is good and like charismatic and stuff.
That's so crazy. When I was in high school, I think I was like oblivious to what was
popular
a popular group or not, because I was just so focused on myself. Like, I was just in band class and with all my band friends, so I didn't really.
Do you think you'll miss high school?
No. I mean, like, I'll miss like seeing my friends every day, but then like, no. The more I think about it, it's like, no. What the no? The hell?
Yeah.
How to handle people talking about you behind your back when you know they are?
Ooh, has that happened to you before? When people talk shit about you?
I mean, probably. I just don't know.
Oh, so you don't know if people have talked about you behind your back?
No. I mean, and if they do, it's like that one person that talks about everyone. So like everyone's like, well, like it's her, obviously she's gonna talk about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's always one person where she will talk everyone else too. So it's like it's not just me. So I'm just like, okay, like it's just her. And
doesn't
also
matter.
like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like if someone's talking to you, like they're insecure with themselves and they're unhappy with their life. So you really shouldn't care.
No, I dealt with this one drama in high school where someone from a different school talked shit about me behind my back, and they spread a lie about me.
What lie?
I forgot. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was something so bizarre that I'm like, that is so fake. Like, I don't know where you even got this information from. But once it got back to me, I'm just like, what? What?
Dude, you know what's crazy?
What?
There was a TikTok recently about me, Suni Katie. And basically it was a TikTok, and this girl was like, the main reason I really want to become an influencer is so I could be friends with Suni Katie.
Oh, I did see that.
Suni Katie and Erica. And then this girl in the comments, she blocked me, so I couldn't even see the comments, but like Suni Katie sent it to me. And the comments were like, talking Suni and I. And she was like, also, Erica is so rude. I was at the club and she told me to get up so Katie can sit. Like, she is so rude. And like, there was like a sub thing, and it was like, she thinks she's like the better than everyone else. And I'm like, first of all, I would never tell anyone to get up to do that. And at I don't even have the memory of doing that. And like Katie and Sunny both were like, wait, did you do that? And I was like, no, like Katie can sit down on her own if she needs to sit. Like I'm not gonna tell someone to stand back up. And this girl probably like said hi to me, and maybe I was like a little drunk or something, or like it's loud. I mean, it didn't bother me, but I was just like, damn, that's a crazy statement right there.
Yeah.
And she had me blocked. Like, that's one thing, if you're gonna talk shit, like, say it with your whole chest, then don't hide.
She has you blocked for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. But she didn't block Sunny or Katie.
Wow.
So weird.
That's crazy.
Do you remember high school at all? Like, do you remember like walking the hallways and stuff?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
You do? What does it look like?
In my head, it looks like, I mean, I remember freshman year pretty well because that's when I first moved into the town, so I didn't know anyone. I didn't know, like, literally I didn't know anyone at high school. So it was particularly scary for me because I didn't know anyone there, and I first moved into that town, and so literally my first day of class, I did not know a single person. So that was really scary for me, but then I made friends like instantly. I low-key feel like making friends at my high school is easy because not only is it our 4 towns conjoining into one high school, it's like multiple different towns transferring into our high school too. So it's like Evelyn wasn't the only transfer kid. You know what I mean?
And also like, especially freshman year, I feel like everyone's trying to be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Because even in college, like freshman year, especially with that first week of school, like everyone is trying to make friends. Like even if you already have your own friends, like you're like, holy shit, so many people, like you need to scope it all out. So just be social, put yourself out there, get out of your comfort bubble.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, next question. So everybody knows that I went through a tremendous breakup. It's all over the internet.
Oh, yes.
But everyone also knows that Emily went through a breakup.
Ooh.
So how does it be in a high school relationship, number 1, being in a high school relationship and having social media, number 2, and dealing with a breakup on social media while being in high school, number 3.
So what's the first one? Being in a relationship in high school?
Yeah.
That honestly, I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
is it lit? Like, you guys... when I was in high school, I've always wished to be dating someone in the same high school as me. Unfortunately, there was no one cute. But I was like, I wish I could, like, go to class. Like, he could pick me up before school and, like, drop me off. Like, that was, like...
Yeah.
I wanted that
Everyone's
so bad.
dream.
Yeah. Or,
high
like,
school
being
lover.
in class with your boyfriend and, you know, just, like, doing homework together.
Yeah. Freshman year, we had 1 class together. And then sophomore year, we had, like, I think 2. Yeah, we had 2. And we would, like, I mean, it's fun. I mean, you would, like, walk to class together. He would walk me to class. And then we would get lunch together, together at lunch. And then after school, we would, like, hang out. Because we go to the same school and we live, like, 6 minutes apart.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was, like, lit. I don't know. It was easy. And in my head, I was like, I could never imagine dating someone outside of my high school.
But as lit as it is, when you guys break up, you guys are also still in the same environment. So I assume that it's so awkward.
Every single day.
Yeah, that's what I didn't really consider. We have 1 class together, and honestly, it doesn't bother me that much because, like, we don't sit next to each other or anything, and we don't interact. So it's like, whatever. 2H.
It's like Love Island, but in high
awkward?
school.
I mean, like, in the beginning, it was awkward, and then now it's just like, he's just some other student in my class now.
No
I don't
way.
know.
That's crazy.
That's so awkward for me. I can never.
Same.
I've never done that before.
I'd probably, like, break up and be like, fuck.
We had math class, and, like, my teacher gave us assigned seats, and then we, like, sat next to each other before we broke up. So, like, our assigned seats were next to each other. So then I was like, oh, hell no. Like, I cannot walk into class. So I emailed my math teacher, and I was like, hey, like, hope you're doing good. Could you change my seat? Like, I'm having trouble focusing. And she's like, sure, I'll do it anonymously. And then she, like, blamed it on some other kid. Like, the next day, she's like, okay, so say his name is, like, Josh. She's like, okay, Josh wants everyone to switch seats, so we're gonna switch seats.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
But do you think he knew that you asked for it?
He was like, did you ask her to change seats? And I was like, no.
No way. That's so awkward.
Oh, wait, did your math teacher know you guys were dating?
Yeah, because, yeah.
Did you tell her you guys broke
No,
up?
I was just like, I'm having trouble focusing in class. Can you change my seat?
Wow.
She probably knew you guys broke up.
Yeah.
Because
because she talked to my guidance counselor. She's like, yeah, I don't know why she asked me to change seats, and he was like, it's because they were dating and they broke up. And she was like, oh,
that is so.
That's so.
If I was a high school teacher, I'd be like,
I know. I wish I could like be a high school teacher for one day just to experience all like the high school relationships.
Dang. Is there any drama in high school right now? I feel like high school is the place where you have like the most craziest
there's like
drama.
There's drama everywhere in every friend group, obviously.
Yeah. So, can you tell us a specific drama that's happening in high school right now?
Oh, there's like so many. Okay, well, there's like these random ones where it's like, okay, well, there's this one kid in my high school that disappeared, like, and fell off the face of the earth, and apparently, like, people are like trying to find him, and he ran away to Canada
By himself?
what?
Yeah, and then he came back.
Wait, what? He ran away to Canada and then came back. Yes. Wait, why?
And now he's like fully dropped out. He'll post on a Snapchat story. He does steroids. Like, I'm honestly sometimes concerned for him because like my friends and I will like view his stories and it's so concerning.
Why?
Because he's like so big, like his arms are like 15 times big as mine.
Oh my god.
He doesn't do anything but go on steroids and like some like. And he'll Snapchat stories or like will be him like smoking weed and like just like doing bad stuff, and it's just like
He's in your grade.
yes, and
So
he
he's
doesn't go to
16.
school. Yeah, he's like 17, and he's like, I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know.
Okay, so let's continue with the 1, 2, 3 questions.
Oh yeah.
So number 2, great, chill ass lit relationship in high school, broke up, teachers knew, had to arrange seats. How was it in a public way? Like, I bet everyone in the high school knew too. Like, everyone on social media that like are fans of us knew. Just imagine your entire high school knowing, bro.
Well, when we first broke up, we were like, okay, like maybe we shouldn't tell anyone, like just in case, you know what I mean? So like it was like private for like a week or two, and then I was like, all right, like now what? And then it came out, and then like in school, it honestly wasn't that bad.
People were
like,
definitely were talking though.
Yeah, obviously. But, like, school-wise, it wasn't bad. It was just, like, when people asked me, like, what happened, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. We just broke up. But it honestly wasn't that bad. Like, school-wise. But online-wise...
Y'all went crazy.
Let me just say something to y'all. Well, in the beginning, I, like, when we both took down our photos, everyone was like, oh, my God. Their highlights gone. Where is it?
Where are the highlights? Do we think they broke up?
They were like, Emily deleted her birthday post with him, and I'm like, how did you guys spot that? Like,
You're like Dora the Explorer. Can you see where their highlight is?
and also
I don't see it.
Or it would be like I took down my photos and his photos were still up, so they were like, wait guys, let's not speculate. Like his photos are still up, and I was like, oh my god. And it was just like a lot of speculating, and honestly, I was just like, all right, whatever. And then prom came around. And then my ex posted with his girlfriend, which is now, you know what, whatever. I'm not going to air his own business. But he posted his prom pictures with this other girl, and I was in the background of it. Whoa, big deal. Like, everyone was there, and then they were like, they purposely did that, Emily. I was in the background like...
Okay, well, but do you think it was on purpose though?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, like, I was a speck of dust back there. I didn't even see myself when I saw that picture. Like, I looked like
how did they catch that?
I looked like a pink sparkle. Like, genuinely. And then
I think I saw the picture. You looked pretty prominent in that picture. In my
No,
opinion.
I did not.
my face was so... Everything was so pixelated. And, like... I was like, all right. And then a bunch of people like started posting online about it, and then both of them were getting like really like bad DMs, like death threats.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like a bunch of people found like his baseball Instagram, whatever, and was like commenting mean stuff, so that account had to private his comments, or else colleges could see it and be like, the hell. And then I was like, oh my god, like this is so bad. Yeah, so then I was like talking to my counselor about it, and I had to post a TikTok about it, and it was just like annoying.
I feel like this would be helpful if your ex was a bad person and he cheated on you. I feel like
Yeah.
it would help you in a way. It's like, oh, my fans are really supporting me on this.
But like he literally didn't do anything, so
Yeah,
it
but
like makes it worse. I'm just like, bro, like he's just trying to live right now. Like
He's literally 16 years old.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
and
like-
the death threats,
it's
too
insane.
much. It's too much.
They were like, the girl, they were like, I'm gonna come find you, like, watch your back.
What?
Yeah, like, really crazy stuff. And I'm like, who's saying this? Like,
wow.
I can't envision any of you guys DMing people that. So I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, imagine, like, posting a picture with your prom. It's like, yay, prom. Next day you wake up and everyone's, like, freaking, like, telling you to die.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
would
God,
be,
that is
that's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah. And, like, in school, like, everyone was texting me, like, oh my God, like, did you hear about what they're texting your ex? And I'm like, what? And I was like, what? Like, what are they doing? I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And, like, I knew something like this was gonna happen. So, like, a month before prom, I was stressing so much. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so scared. And then it happened. And I was like, well, there's that.
Oh, yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah, when that picture came out, people would edit it and put, like, a really sad song. So Emily looks like such a victim in the back.
Yeah, they were like, can't believe he posted this. Next slide, me in the background going like, and they're like, they don't talk shit about you on the internet. I'm just like, guys, I'm okay, I promise. I promise you I'm fine.
They really got your back, huh?
Yeah, thanks for having my back, but like, I'm chilling. Trust.
How was dealing with the breakup in high school?
Chill.
How long did you take
She said
to get
it's
over
chill.
It's
it?
chill.
Yo, she's chill like that, yo. She's a chill
Because
dude.
one, I realized it's high school. It's like everyone goes through this, and it's like a canon event. So I was like, if everyone goes through this, I can too.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I have all my friends were just like helping me, and also it's not like he like freaking died. I saw him the next day. So it was like, all right, well, I'm not getting rid of him.
Well,
so
that's awkward.
might as well just get over it now.
When he got a girlfriend right after you, it was pretty soon after.
Yeah.
Did it bother you at all?
No.
Like,
Because
at
I
all?
knew. I was like.
Do you think she was like a
rebound?
rebound? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But also, like, it didn't bother me because, one, I was just like,
You do you.
yeah, you do you.
Mm.
Because it's not like I wanted a boyfriend, so I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a boyfriend anyways. It's like, you do you. Like, I, like, get into a relationship right after me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And also, I knew it wasn't going to, like, last forever. So I was like, it's not like they're going to freaking get married the next day. So I was like, all right. Have fun with that. And also, she's older, so it's like, bro, she's leaving in 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
you do you then, I guess.
How does it feel like to have such a humorous and beautiful sister like Erica?
I don't know how that feels, because I don't.
Cool.
what
How
the
does it
fuck?
feel to have the most amazing older sister ever?
You mean, how does it mean to have such an amazing, beautiful, hot, sexy, amazing, smart, wonderful human being as your younger sister?
What?
How does it feel having balanced your social life, school, and your work / social media? So tell me about your day-to-day life. I feel like people are interested in your day-to-day life. Like, you do YouTube and you're going to all these crazy places with us while being in high school and having such a normal life. Like,
What is your schedule like?
man, like, are you even in school, yo?
Man, barely. I'm kidding. Well, these past few months, I've been extra busy because we started the podcast and we've been going to many more events and we're planning lots of stuff for the summer. So, like, I've been really busy. And honestly, because of that, I've been, like, really slacking on school. Like, I've had, like, no time to study for my tests. I've just been getting home at 11 from Evelyn's. So I would go to school, end school at 2:40, go straight to
What time
Evelyn's.
does school start for you?
School starts at 7:55. And because I moved, I wake up extra early. So today I woke up at 6:40.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
I woke up at 6:40, got to school at 7:10, had detention until 7:35. School started at 7:55, and then school ended at 2:40. And then I got to Evelyn's at like 3:45.
So you left straight after school?
Yeah, I went straight from school to Evelyn's because I had no time to go back home because I live 20 minutes away. And then I got here, and usually we film like a video and then a podcast and then maybe something else for like Erica's channel or whatnot, or like an event. So then I'll get home at 11. I've been getting home at 11:30 this past week. And then I go straight to bed. I'm like, I'm not studying. Like, hell, like, if you think I'm opening my, like, literally last night, I left my backpack in the car. To get ready. I got, to save time in the morning, I got home and I looked at my mom and I was like, I'm leaving this in here. Like, I am not, if you think I'm going to open my notebook and actually do schoolwork, like, you have me messed up. Like, hell no. So, yeah.
Yeah, recently we came back from a travel from Utah and we had the worst
Travel time.
travel experience ever because our flight got delayed like 5 different times.
And I got home at 6:30 and I Ubered from the airport straight to school.
6:30 a.m. We landed from the airport
at 6:30 a.m.
And Emily Ubered straight to her high school
I had
with
to Uber
her
straight to
airport
school.
fit and her duffel bag that had her
No
stuff.
way.
Yeah, I was like,
you brought all your airport stuff.
yeah, and
to
I was
school?
crying the entire car ride home.
You were crying.
So I was like, I'm gonna get there so late, and I was like, what do I do?
Uber driver's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, I had like 2 tests that day, so I was like, oh my god, like I had to take a math quiz that morning as soon as that first period.
Oh
I took
my
a math
god.
quiz.
This is straight off of the flight, guys.
Yeah. And then that lunch, I had to take a Spanish test that I like did not study for. I had no idea what I was doing. I
How
walked
did it
into
go?
that blindsided. Well, the math quiz I got an 84, which I was like,
Okay.
like fine with that. Spanish, I completely flunked it. Like completely, like absolute in shambles. I'm not returning. It's awful.
Wait, speaking of Spanish tests, in freshman year, I actually took Spanish as my language, and I cheated on one of the tests, and I got caught.
What
How'd you
happened?
cheat?
It was during a quiz, and I did not study for it at all. And I remember I used my phone. I like had all the answer. Like I was using, I think, Google Translate or something like that to cheat on it. And the teacher was like all the way in the back. I was all the way in the back of the classroom. She was like on her desk on her phone, not even looking. So I literally just grabbed my phone and was searching up the answers online. And then I was like looking down my desk, and then 1 minute I look up. She's standing right in front of me.
That's
She's
terrifying.
standing right in front of me. She goes like, hand me the phone. And I'm like, here you go.
No, that's so embarrassing.
And then she took me to the hallway and she like talked to me one-on-one. She's like, you don't do that. You don't cheat. You can get expelled. And I'm like, okay, is there anything like, can I like retake the test? Like, what do I do? Like, she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to sit out for this one and you're gonna get a 0. And I'm like,
so you got a 0?
yeah, I got
Is
a
that why
0
you
on the
changed to
quiz.
Japanese?
Yeah, and then I was like, this. I am so embarrassed. I cannot look at her in the eye anymore. So I went to my guidance counselor and I'm like, hey, I actually want to change my language.
The next day, your Spanish teacher's like, "Where's Evelyn?"
Yeah,
and then she checks your Genesis.
and
She's
I
like,
never saw her.
Japanese.
I never saw her again after that.
Imagine it was my Spanish teacher.
Imagine.
But I did ask my Spanish teacher for a letter of rec.
She's gonna be like, this girl sucks at Spanish.
Yeah, so you were on like 2 hours of sleep from the airport.
Yeah, I was delusional. I was like going freaking crazy. And then
That's crazy.
I looked at the Spanish test and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, it was on a book we read, and like it was like fill in the blanks, and I had to like write my own stuff, and I was like,
Just give me the F.
and I left like 4 blank, and I handed it in, and she's like, Emily, like, are you sure you want to leave a blank? Like, just take a guess. And I was like, fine, give it to me. And I was like staring at it, and I was like I literally I could
What was
stare
the
at this-
questions?
It was just like fill in the blanks, like just like I don't even know. And I was
What
like,
did you answer? Like dog, pedal.
no, it was like on a book we read, so it was like about like Panama. So it was like
Oh god,
they
those are
built,
the
like,
worst.
So it was like they built the Panama Canal for blank and blank. And it was like, which countries would they let the Panama Canal in blank and blank? And like, what killed all the people in the book blank and blank? And I was just like, give me the damn 0 at this point. So I accepted fate, and I was just like writing random shit in that, and I handed it in, and she's like, okay, and I left, and I was like, adios. And
Adios, senor.
I was like, adios, senora. Yeah, and then I completely flunked that.
And then we filmed literally that day.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
Emily
yes.
came back to the
I
city.
came back to the city on running on 2 hours of sleep, and I was going delusional. I wanted to literally
I
just
was
like
delusional.
cry. I was like going freaking delusional. And yeah, we filmed 3. Didn't we film like 3 videos?
Oh, yeah, we filmed 3
We filmed a
videos.
video for my
Holy
channel, one for Evelyn's, and then we did a
Podcast.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we just did 2 because
Oh
we were so
yeah,
tired.
yeah. We were too tired, so we filmed 2 videos.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I got home again at 11:30. So then
Did
again,
you, when you slept that night at 11:30, was it like the best sleep of your life?
No, because I go home at 11:30. I had to get ready for bed, so I went to bed at like 12, and then I had to wake up at 6 again.
Oh my god.
For freaking detentions.
You're gonna sleep well this weekend.
Yeah, thank goodness, guys. Freedom in freaking like 4 days. I end school finally. and then
Oh
I'll
my
be
God.
done until I go back for senior year. I got my schedule back for next year. Yeah.
What is it like?
Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I have a lot with my friends, actually.
Uh-huh.
So first period, I have AP Human Geo, because everyone said it's a really easy one. And then I have Calculus, and then I have AP Gov, because they also said that's easy. And then I have my free, thank gosh. And then my afternoon classes, I have Gym, AP Econ, Journalism, and then AP Lit.
Wow.
Do you still have my math tutor?
Yeah.
Bro, I love that tutor.
But I haven't gone to her since
Isn't
last
she
year.
so good at
She's
teaching?
so good.
Ugh. Guys, like, when I was in high school, like, I really wanted to be good at math because when I was in middle school, I was really bad at math, or I wasn't in the honors in math.
Yeah.
You
And all
weren't.
my Asian friends were in honors, and I was like, am I stupid? So I tried really hard. I literally told my mom to get me a math tutor, but my mom would only hire these, like, math tutors who are super Korean, like, old men, and I literally could not understand them, but I still, like, tried my best. And then in high school, to become honors, you have to take 2 math classes. So I took 2 math classes, and then my friend recommended me this math tutor. Man, do I love this woman, because she was, like, the best explainer, and she was a teacher from the sister school of our school, so she knew our curriculum really well. Oh my god, like, I was accelerating in math class in high school. Like,
It's crazy that you voluntarily wanted math tutor.
like I
remember
literally,
mom telling me that, and I'm like, what?
I literally was like, Mom, I feel f***ing stupid. And I remember I would set up myself, like, I would be the one communicating to my math teacher, like, hey, can we meet? I have a test tomorrow.
Yeah, I did that. I also used her tutor freshman year, and I was doing so bad in my math class, and then I went to her tutor, and my grades went, oh.
Like, oh, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her so much. Like, I feel like when you have a good teacher, you can really love a subject.
Yeah.
And, like, I wanted to have tutor with her.
Yeah.
So I never dreaded tutor.
Same.
Oh, wow.
I never dreaded it. Whenever I was in math class and I was like, damn, I have no idea what's going on, circle and I'll text my tutor right away.
Oh, wow.
I never stressed because I was like, my tutor can teach me this, it's fine.
But there was also, my mom sent me to Mathnasium. Do you remember that?
I liked Mathnasium.
What is that?
So,
It's
like
Kumon. It's like Kumon, but different.
but
Interesting.
different.
And it was good?
But there was
Yeah.
this one Asian
Guy. With the gelled hair.
Yeah, with the gelled hair.
Uh-huh.
I forgot his name, but he was amazing.
He was
at
really
teaching.
good.
What?
Like, so fucking good. I would never dread going
Same.
to Mathnasium.
I like that place.
Because he was
Really?
so good at teaching. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
And he actually quit that job because he had another
pretty sure he
like, job
moved
thing.
far,
Yeah,
yeah.
he moved.
Uh-huh.
I was so sad. I
No
contacted him and I was like, can we set up at least Zoom meetings? So we quit Mathnasium and I had
Private Zoom meetings.
Zoom meetings
No
with him.
way, 'cause
I
you
was-
liked him that
he was
much.
such a good teacher.
And it still helped through Zoom?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, no, it helped less with Zoom, so that's why I just got the other.
Uh-huh.
And he had like a full-time job somewhere else, so
Oh, I see.
get
Dang.
yourself a good tutor, guys. Like,
Yep.
Honestly, good teachers are really the hack
yeah.
for learning. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like I've had really bad experiences with teachers in my life.
Yeah, like sometimes you could be smart. It's just your teachers aren't teaching you properly.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing bad on their assessments.
Even like freaking, oh my god, I hated my history teacher.
Oh my god, same.
She was this like old ass lady.
Wait, I think we had the same
And
one.
it was only handwritten notes.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I have the same teacher.
Yeah, she was so.
Yeah.
And like she was more focused on like us writing down all the notes.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
basically, you would have to write down all the notes rather than her making sure we understand the concept.
Yeah.
Because then she'd be like, if it's not in your notes, like, good luck, because you have to memorize everything in your notes, because that's all going to be on the test. But you can't even take pictures of the chalkboard. You can't take, like,
She
type
was
it
so
up.
old school.
Yeah, so old school. Like,
And
I was so focused on just memorizing all the
Yeah,
content
same.
rather than actually learning about U.S. history.
Yes. She would just literally read from the textbook, right? She would literally read from the textbook and just write the same thing from the textbook on the chalkboard, and then we would have to write the same thing in my notes, and I
Yeah.
have to memorize
What
that.
the heck?
But I had no idea what I was learning because I was too busy memorizing all these stupid little
Or
details.
writing down every single detail from the chalkboard.
Yeah.
And she goes so fast. She's like literally, I remember in history class, it was like a race. I was like,
No,
Like,
literally.
where's she on the second bullet?
No, literally.
And she's already on the 5th slide. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, I love my history teacher right now. We don't have tests or quizzes in this class.
What?
Only projects.
We have
So-
pop quizzes and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Same.
I've had an A+ like all 4 semesters in history class because she doesn't give tests, and the only quizzes she gives is map quizzes where you have to know where the countries are.
Oh, okay. That's kind of useful, I think. I never
But
had
like
that.
she's a really good teacher. She actually like is passionate about what she teaches, so she like teaches it very interestingly, and she makes it interesting.
I love
had
that.
a bio teacher like that. I love good English teachers too.
My English teacher right now is good.
I
My
never had a
language
good
teacher-
English teacher. I hated English as my subject.
I also was really bad at English, so in high school I tried really hard to advance in like my writing skills, and same in college. In college, I had a really good fucking professor about English, like so fire, bro. Ugh, I love when there's good teachers, like. And I actually learned so much about like writing essays and stuff, because even in high school and middle school sometimes they don't be teaching it well. So that was really good. Like I had a class in college. It was like fashion systems and something else, but it wasn't really about fashion.
Hey! What happened to the questions for me?
All right. Anyways, I had a really good teacher, guys. Oh, I love when I have a good teacher. It's just like,
It's suddenly turning into a podcast and not the hot seat.
would you date Kimchi if he asks you to be his girlfriend?
No, sorry, no.
Why not?
We're just friends, bro. Like some people, you just gotta stay friends.
Kimchi, for context for people that don't know, is this
My
guy
prom
that
date.
Emily went to prom with for junior prom.
Guys, friends can go to prom too.
Who do you like more, me or Evelyn?
Neither. Like I hate these questions.
No, it's me, bro.
I know it's me.
Nah.
You think it's you.
I know it's me.
The frick? I feel like Emily likes both of us for different reasons.
Yeah. Like you for your money, for me for actually her sister.
No, I think for you for leniency, because you would
Leniency.
Erica would be the type of sister to provide Emily with illegal substances.
What the?
No. Erica would be the type to be like, oh yeah, you can pop a beer from a fridge.
Pop a beer?
Yeah.
Crack a beer open.
Crack a beer open from a fridge every time Emily goes over to her apartment.
I don't even do that.
She be that type of sis.
I don't even do that.
Evelyn's the helicopter sister.
She's like, what?
She's like, where are you?
What?
No, I'm not like that.
You would be though. Do you think you're gonna be a helicopter parent?
Do you think I would be?
Honestly, you're so clueless that I think you wouldn't even know where your own damn child is.
What?
Facts. I think your like child will be able to like
Do
finesse
whatever.
you.
Yeah, your
No
child will like
way.
leave the
So
house.
once it's like a teenager, it'll finesse you, bro.
It'll know how to finesse
No, I'm scared.
you. Like when your mystery man's at work and then you're like in your room like, or like you're cooking, your child can sneak out of the house and you won't even know.
oh my god.
I feel like you're just so clueless. Or else like also like I feel like you'll be gullible.
Really?
Your child's gonna be like, oh, I'm going to like Sarah's house when she's actually going to a boy's house.
this.
What would you do?
Okay, you know what? I've had a really strict childhood, so I actually don't want my kids to go through that. So when I have a kid in the future, I want her or him to tell me literally everything. So if she comes up to me and she's like, hey mom, I want to go party and have some alcohol, I want to be the cool mom and be like, you know what? Yeah, do it.
Do it. While you're at it, get back down and see your own consequences of your actions.
While you're at it, bring me home a beer, okay?
No, I want to be the cool mom but I just want my kid to tell me everything and not lie.
What would you do if she snuck a boy in the house?
I'll be like, you know what? We've all been there. We've all been there.
Who's we?
Who's we?
Just
I've never
kidding.
snuck a person.
No, I'd be like, you know what? That's okay. Who's the boy?
All right, we can ask these questions towards Evelyn when it's her turn.
I've never snuck out or snuck someone in the house before.
Because mom is lenient with you.
Yeah,
You don't
mom
need to
is,
snuck.
you don't even, you can just go out. Like,
Yeah, I never had a reason to sneak out to be
Yeah.
age.
A lot of people are asking, V card question mark question mark question mark.
No.
Have you lost your V card?
That's
You are on the
disgusting.
hot seat, Emily, with this one.
I love this question.
No, guys.
You haven't lost it?
No.
Do you have friends that's lost their V card?
Yeah.
But you haven't.
No.
Really?
I think a lot of people have lost their V card.
Really? In high school, right now at your age?
Yeah, even
Girl,
like
we know you did it too. Like, you're like,
she's like,
real in high school?
you were in high school 7 years ago. Like, even freshmen, which is insane.
Yeah.
I hear about freshmen.
No way.
Freshmen. And they're like,
What age did you lose it?
they're like ripely 14. I've never lost my V card.
You're
Like,
such a liar.
I'm being serious.
What, really?
Yes.
On your mom.
On my mother.
On your future kids.
On my future kids.
Okay.
You're lying. Something's gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fine, my kids.
So you've never lost it?
No.
Wait, what's the reasoning? You've had a year-long boyfriend.
So are you saying everyone with a boyfriend should be losing their V card?
No, but it's just,
You know what?
A valid assumption.
So
It's
did you
just an
lose your V card
assumption.
on your first boyfriend?
Well, I'm not on the hot seat yet, so I'm not answering that question until it's my turn. But right now, you're in the hot seat, so what's the reasoning for not? Like, are you trying to save it for someone special?
No. I mean, like, do I have to like lose my V card?
No. No, but I actually, this is so crazy because I feel like, well, mom never talked to us specifically about losing V cards because I think she's the type of person that's like really awkward about those type of topics.
Yeah.
So she never talked to us about it.
Or I don't think she even knows that we know what that is. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
it's like the word sex is such a foreign thing, especially in Korean
does she even
culture.
know
I think
what that is.
no,
Like,
yes,
in English
she knows
term.
what it is. Yes,
Oh.
she does. But the thing is, when I was in high school, I had a conversation with my teacher, my oboe teacher, about I don't know. It was so random. It was so random.
What'd she say to you?
But she was just like, I had a boyfriend at the time, and I guess she assumed, or like, she was kind of like a parental figure for me because I spent so much time with her, and she was like, you know what? And it was such a random. It just came up so randomly.
That's so weird.
She was like, as a girl, you just have to be really careful, and when you lose your V card or when that situation comes up, you just have to make sure that it's a special moment for you. And when she was explaining this to me, I really took it to heart, and I was like, oh, okay, like.
You're like, can I play my oboe?
Because mom never talked to us about it. So when she said it, I'm like, oh wow, like that makes a lot of sense. And basically what she was saying is when you lose your V card, or like when you're talking to a boy and you really like this boy and you're like thinking of losing your V card or something like that, you really need to make sure that he makes it a super special moment, if that makes any sense.
Were you
like-
uncomfortable?
When she talked to me about this,
Yeah, were you like mid playing your oboe? And she was just like, wait, sweetie, put your oboe down for a second? Like, is that how it went? Like,
Yeah,
She just
like,
whips out a
low-key.
condom. She's like, this?
is
like
This instrument?
she pulls up a whole Google slide and she's like, so this is what it is, okay?
This
No,
is
but-
bees and pollens.
I was like, I was like so confused, like why she was even telling me this, but it like really stuck to me because it's like it's a special thing, and you can't be just like giving out your card left and right to random people. You know what I mean? So when she said that, I like really took it to heart, and I was like, okay, good to know.
That's so
Good
random.
to know. And I feel like kids these days are so. Like, I don't know, in American culture,
It's just so
people
normalized.
It's so normalized,
especially because of social media. Like,
yeah.
for example, the show of like Love Island or Too Hot to Handle, like that puts an impression to younger kids. Like, oh, it's cool to like just go around.
Yeah,
and
like
do
sexual
all that.
contact and
Yeah.
all of those things are so normalized in American culture, and it's actually not. It's not normal to be doing those stuff when you're in high school, when you're 16 years old.
Yeah.
And I feel like parents should do a better job of explaining these sort of things, and especially like your genital areas, like exposing that to a lot of people is not good. Like the risks of HIV and STDs are so high.
No,
Like,
class.
literally, I'm so surprised. I've never witnessed a teen pregnancy in my high school.
Because it's so common.
Yes, I'm just like, how has it not happened yet?
No
Like,
God.
way. Oh
genuinely.
my God.
Or like anyone with like an actually
Teenagers be the most horny dogs ever.
I'm trying to think if anyone's like caught a disease.
You guys, if you guys are teenagers like Emily and you haven't lost your V card yet, take your time, take it slow.
Just don't lose it.
I remember when I was in high school, like my friends who like haven't even had their first kiss were like stressing about it.
No way.
And I was like, I personally wasn't really like the type of person to be like, oh my god, like I haven't kissed anyone, I need to do it now, or stuff like that. I was just like, bro, like it's fine, like take your time. Like some people were like rushing, they're just doing it to set they've done it, you know.
Yeah.
Even with their
let
first
me tell
kiss.
let me tell you, when you get older and when you're past this high school phase and you're an adult, you will be thanking yourself for taking your time and not losing your V card left and right to random people, because it's such a sacred place in your body and you do not want to be doing all of that when you're younger, and you can't go back in time. You can't reverse things. So
What would you guys do if I came home and I was like, I'm pregnant?
That's a conversation if that ever happens.
yeah, then
Or
we'll
what
talk
would you
about
do?
that
What
later.
would you do if I came home with chlamydia?
I would send you to like a sex ed class and have you take a
But
test.
that's not going to fix my chlamydia test. I mean, my chlamydia.
I think you can take medication to get rid of it. Can you?
Isn't chlamydia unfixable or something?
Oh, is
Some
it?
STDs are like unfixable. Like
That
you're going to have them
sucks.
for life.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, everybody, I gotta go.
So on that note, we're going to say goodbye.
Don't get chlamydia or STIs or UTIs or UTDs
Just don't
or
talk to
FBBs
boys.
and HODs and booty D
Boys
and
have
booty
cooties like they say in cartoons. Boys are no good.
So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Emily's hot seat. If you guys want Emily on another hot seat and we haven't juiced out all the advice and questions,
Let
us
us
know,
know.
because we could do another round, you know? More the merrier.
Yep.
So next episodes will be Evelyn and I on the hot seat, so stay tuned for that. DM us or email us for questions or advice for Emily, Evelyn, and I for our hot seat. Please label the subject as Erica hot seat or Evelyn hot seat. Okay, bye.
Bye.